Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've done a homemade card. I don't normally make cards very often, so for me to make a homemade card, it's, again, one of those I normally don't do. So I'm just going to cut this in half. I don't think I need both halves to make this card. I might, but for right now, we might end up making two cards, actually. So this is for my design team project for Through the Craft Room Door, and I thought, why not bring you along with me? I need to color this. So I have my crayons here, or not my crayons, my colored pencils. I do have some colored pencils that are watercolor, but I'm not going to be using them today. I'm just going to use my cheap zigzag pencils. And I'm just going to color them in. Or color one in, I should say. I think I just want this one. I don't normally make cards with what I get from Through a Craft Room Door. It's normally mixed media art or something of that sort. I really couldn't think of anything with this. I think it's cute stamps. It's just, again, couldn't really come up with what I wanted to do with this, so. And I'm not a professional colorer, as you can tell. I don't normally color too often. Again, I just figured this would be just a fun, relaxing video of coloring and making this pretty card that I have no idea how I'm doing this, but I'm just gonna go with it. All right. And I know there's a lot of people who like coloring and, you know, making them extra dark and stuff like that. I like the lightened look with coloring with colored pencils. That's if I don't want it so vibrant. I normally use colored pencils. So I mean, I do know a bit about coloring with colored pencils. It's just I choose not to go as far as some people with that. I want it to be more muted, is what I should say, with this one. Because the orange of the background is going to be so bright, I'd prefer this part to be muted. Just lightly colored. If I wanted vibrant colors, I'd probably use my alcohol markers over using colored pencil. but I'm okay with colored pencils sometimes. And again, I'm not the best person at coloring, if you can tell. I don't want it to be perfect. So I'm just going to cut out my pieces that I'm going to be using. These ones, whatever I have left over in stamps, what I normally do with my design theme stamp digital projects and stuff like that, I cut them up and I let my daughter color them and create with them, because I think that gives her initiative to try doing something new for her too. And she likes adult coloring more than children's coloring. She gets rather upset actually at the factor that she gets all these kids coloring books and she gets irritated with the coloring books. She's never been a major color type child anyways. She doesn't get into coloring as much as some kids do. But we still have tons of them. We have a pile, a huge pile of just coloring books, because when it comes Christmas time, that's what a lot of people buy the two kids, is coloring books. Christmas and birthdays, it's like a lot of coloring books. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I like that better, okay. This one I'm going to use my pink Distress, which is Kish Flamingo, one of the newer ones. I'm just going to use that around the panties as distress, setting them. Okay. Then I'm going to also distress it, the pieces of paper. Sorry, I'm not very talkative with this because I'm not used to, again, doing this at all. Making a card is Not one of them things I do all the time. It's out of my comfort zone a little bit, actually. But that's okay. Sometimes that's what it is. It's just, it can be out of your comfort zone. I don't make cards very often. Once in a great while for family, but in all reality, not very often am I making cards in general. Alright, I'm going to use some more of my walnut stain here, and I'm going to go around this part again. Again, it just gives it a nice, very different look. Now, do I want this on top and then do this? Ooh, I kind of like that better. That's what I'm going to do. Now, this may seem very simple to some of you who do these quite often, but I'd rather do simple than do uncomfortable at this point. Because, again, I don't make cards like this too often. So, then I have these cute little wooden stars. Four and five. So I'm going to put the words on first, and then I'm going to go from there and decide if I want what I want when it comes down to that. So yeah, that actually makes a really cute card. Do I want to add pink little stars to it? No. Not at all. How about we decorate it up? So I have this metallic marker, and I'm just having a little bit of fun with this and adding a little flair to it, I think. Don't have to be perfect. And I like the black there. It's just, again, add a little pizzazz sometimes just by giving your piece a little something. So I'm like tracing, again, some of this with my metallic marker. Again, it just adds a little bit to it without being too much. I hope. Again, I don't make pieces like this very often. I think it just, again, flares it up. Have something other than black sometimes makes it more interesting. Alright, now I want a plain piece of paper for the inside. And of course, my ruler is not in here currently, so I'm going to grab a different piece of paper. Because that's already, yeah, it's one of them. I save anything that could be old paper and just use it to create uses paper. I think this is the best way to reuse your paper if you have paper and you don't really want to lose it, but at the same time, it's one of them, you don't want to go off and not recycle. And I'm a big recycler, which seems weird because it don't seem like it, but I am. I just don't want to become a hoarder in the process of recycling. Hence why I coffee dye and use any of these pieces so they can be used. My favorite thing to coffee dye, I think, is my kids' little projects they have. They have tons of them. But at the same time, I don't like using their tons of projects all the time. So I don't like them stacking up and not having any place for them. So that's where, yeah. So that's the end of it. That's what I came up with. Again, it may be a little too simple, but sometimes simple's good. Not having so much clutter sometimes is a good thing. So I hope you enjoyed this nice, simple card and have a great day or night. Bye.